Hello and welcome to Edoreld's Let's Play series, episode 9. In this episode I have decided I want to clear the front of my house, and I think the best way to do it is to use a Buildcraft filler, a machine that can be given an area and then it can either clear the area or fill it with blocks. So I'm gonna use it first to clear the area around my house and then to fill it with dirt, possibly. And I'm looking for clay because this machine works with patterns and you make the patterns with bricks. So I'm getting some clay. And then I think I've got everything I need. Ooh, water. Water hive. Excellent. And then I wanna kind of, beautify the area in front of my house, make it look nice. And then possibly, build like another house maybe. The main idea is to have more space to build stuff. Alright, that should be enough. For 9 bricks, 1 clay is 1 brick ingot, I think. So 32 is 8 bricks, and then I have some more clay at home, I think. Alright, let's go back. Meet you at the house. Alright, I've started cooking some clay, and while that happens, I'm gonna make the filler itself. So let's get some golden gears, and then stone gears, which weirdly enough aren't made with stone but with cobble. So maybe it should be called cobblestone gear. I don't know. And I need to upgrade them to golden gears. But first to iron, of course. Alright, what else do I need? I know I need 2 of these and 2 ink. Let's see, what else? 2 ink, 2 dandelion, 2 gold gears, 1 chest, 1 crafting table. That's easy. And then 1 landmark. And the landmark is an item from Buildcraft that can be used to define an area for the filler. So landmark is crafted with redstone torches and lapis lazuli. I'm gonna need 1 for the recipe and 4 to mark the area. So let's just make 5. Perfect. Now I also need some glass. Gravel goes. Gravel, stone. I am sorting stone. Yeah, perfect. And I got my bricks. I'm gonna need 9 big bricks. So maybe I'll craft them with the pocket crafting table, because it's so much more convenient if it actually didn't give me my items back. That would be nice. Let's try that again. Alright, the last thing I'm gonna need is engines because the filler works on Buildcraft energy. But for now I'm just gonna mark the area I want to eliminate, which is gonna be all of that. Maybe I wanna move my rubber farm somewhere as well. Do I have any saplings? 6, perfect. So I can actually go ahead and delete it if I want it. Because, yeah, that's not the best place to put it. So, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's where I put that's the main corner. You can call it main corner, I guess. And if you apply a redstone signal, you can see the this blue line, and this is where you can put the other landmarks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I probably should move this lever so it doesn't get destroyed. Like here for now, temporarily. That should work. Oh well, I'll fix that later. Alright, so another one here. Let's see how big I want this to be. Probably pretty big. I should probably go to sleep, whatever. Yeah. Now there's a limit to the maximum area you can define with these things, so you can't just make a infinite size area or whatever. I think the limit is 4 chunks, which is pretty decent. Let's just put it there. Seems like a reasonable area. Then I need one up there. So do I have... I do now. It's gonna be annoying to take him off without an axe. Whatever. Just gotta... This is the maximum height it's gonna interact with, so I wanna make sure it's higher than any of the trees on the area. So there won't be any floating blocks after I destroy everything. Alright. I think I will die if I try to jump from there, so that's kind of silly. Let's just get down really slowly. Slime over there, watching me, observing me. Do I have any food? Yep, perfect. So what do I want to do to power the filler? Because depending on how much power you give it, you're gonna get more or less speed. And basically the higher tier engines I can get to right now are like combustion engines. No, not combustion engines, Stirling engines. And they are not very fast, but maybe I'll have to do that. Because right now I'm not in a position to get like higher tier engines. Alright, I think I can just jump here. Now with the area defined by 1, 2, 3, 4 landmarks, I can just put a filler. I can just right click the landmark and it's gonna show me the area it's gonna delete, and I can put the filler next to a landmark. And now to recover the landmarks so I can use them in the future. Alright, that's 2. There should be one where I started as well, the one that fell. And there should be a last one right there. I should take this off because I think I configured it so the filler won't drop any blocks. And by default it acts like kind of like a quarry in which it drops blocks on the ground, and I didn't want to have like super extra lag, so I took that configuration off. And since I don't want to lose the obsidian, I'm just gonna take it off. Which is of course a process that takes some time because of the durability of obsidian. And I can't even see if what's left. It's really hard to see. Alright, just 2 left, I think. Perfect. Except for I haven't collected any of them. 10, alright. Why don't I clear my inventory and I'll be back. Alright, I've decided to get myself 4 combustion engines, Stirling engines, and see how that works. If it goes super slow, then I might have to consider other options. But for now, let's see if that's gonna be enough. So I'm gonna borrow some of the charcoal from here. I've got redstone already, but I need a lever, or maybe a few depending on how I put them. And the filler, I'm gonna give it the clear pattern, which is 9 glass in its grid here. That'll make it clear anything in the area. And then I just have to provide energy and it'll start working. So 1 engine here, 1 engine here, 1 here, 1 here, and there's even space for another one. Well, let's see how this goes. 16, and all the engines have the same amount of charcoal for now. Okay, where's the last one? Under? Right. And now lever will activate those 2 or those 2. Oh yeah, okay, so I need another lever. And then just this will activate the 2 bottom ones, and this should activate these 2. And the filler always starts at a corner, and might be northeast or northwest. Let's see. Maybe it's northwest then. Should have started already. Although I do not hear any blocks breaking. It's kind of worrying. Alright, it's gathering energy. It's got the clear pattern. And it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm gonna give it some time and I'll be back. Apparently it's starting on the top. I could not have predicted that. But yeah, it's going from the top of the area to the bottom. As you can see, each second is destroying, I don't know, a few blocks, maybe 4. 1 for each engine would make sense, I think. Oh. Chicken just got owned. Alright, so slowly but surely this area is getting destroyed, and that's good. And once it's destroyed, I will be using the filler again to make this area you know, be flat, basically. And for that I'm gonna need another pattern. Alright, and while this takes place, why don't I collect the last rubber from the rubber trees? Before it gets destroyed forever. I can even double tap now, because I don't care if they regrow or not. But of course, I just broke the tool. Perfect timing. Let's try this again. Doesn't seem like you can double tap anymore. Maybe they changed that? I honestly have no idea. But all I know is I can't get more rubber. Or did I just get more rubber? Maybe I did, and I didn't notice. Anyway, this is almost done here. The next machine I want to make, I don't think I can make it yet because it requires blaze rods, and I don't know if there's any way of making them. Nope, just UU matter, and I'm definitely not gonna get UU matter anytime soon. So I guess that's for the future. Alright, good job, filler. Why don't I wait till the filler is finished and then I'll reprogram it and show you the filling pattern. Alright, meet you back in a bit. Alright, filler is done and I'm really running out of space, so I'm gonna use a new mod, the Iron Chests mod, that allows you to make new, bigger chests. Bigger, I mean in capacity, not in size, and also allows you to upgrade chests. So I just crafted myself a normal chest to copper chest upgrade, and the copper chest can hold 18 more items, so pretty convenient. You can just upgrade your chests whenever you need extra storage. And in my case, I need a lot of storage. Alright, so the filler is done, as I said, and it left me with this area. I still wanna clear a little bit more, at least all the trees, so I'm gonna make the same area just below. So, and yeah, it's funny because it took my button. The button was in the area, and I lost my button. I couldn't get home. I had to destroy my door. But now I can put it back, at least temporarily. Alright, let's get that area going. Filler's gonna be here. One down. It's gonna be one down. Then I can do the same thing as before, basically. And while the filler was working before, I discovered a new interesting thing, which is the filler doesn't actually, when you change the config so it doesn't drop blocks, it's not that it doesn't drop blocks, it's that it drops them and instantly deletes them. So if you're standing next to a block that's being destroyed, you might actually gather it. So keep that in mind. And that's the last one, but it's gonna destroy my engines. Might as well take them off since they're not working yet. So alright, now the filler goes where the lever is. Perfect. And all the engines have to move a little bit. Oops. Alright, lever here, lever here, and once I put some charcoal, this should all be working. Except for I have not programmed a pattern, so it's not gonna do anything yet. Okay, let's turn it on. And now it begins. Where does it begin? Here, perfect. And if you saw carefully, there was a sapling that dropped. That's what I was talking about. Items will drop and disappear instantly. And that's similar how in the configuration file you can also change like Billcraft pipes to if an item gets out of a Billcraft pipe, you can configure how much time they're gonna stay alive, like on the world, and it's kind of the same thing. I mean, I guess these items destroyed by the filler are configured to be destroyed in a few ticks, maybe like, you know, 10 ticks or something like that. Alright, so the filler is working great, and I'll meet you when it's done. Alright, we are almost done back there. And we're done. Perfect. Now let's try the other pattern, which will fill this area. Now I think it starts filling by from the bottom. So since I only need the top layer to be dirt, I am gonna use all the cobble I have to fill the bottom layers, and then I'll use dirt. And I can just use the filler like this because it's already got the area that I want to fill. Yep. Alright, so the pattern should be, if I wanted to fill everything, I use 9 bricks. If I wanted to fill everything plus under the area that it's got configured, then I would use alright, I need to take off. Then I would use another pattern, which is this one. Okay, I don't know what I did right there. This pattern will fill under the area and in the area, but I don't care about the under the area right now. So let's see how this works. 45 cobble, and these guys should be working. Alright. The cobble is starting from the bottom layer, so that's perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's get a lot more cobble. And I might not even have enough because this is such a large area. Alright, that's going. And it will not destroy any blocks that it finds in its way. It'll just ignore them. So if you have something that you don't want it to touch, then no problem, you can just leave it there and it'll work. Perfect. While clearing the area, I also found a cave, which I made an entrance for around here. Let's see if I find it. But in any case, it's like below this area, and it's a pretty big cave. I plan to explore it at some point. I can't find it, but it's so close to here. Alright, well, that's running. I'm gonna let it run for a while, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, it's almost finished, but it needs a few more blocks of dirt. So let's provide them. And it's done. It's gonna turn red on the top to show me that it doesn't have any more work to do. And let's take a look at the end result. Nice. So much space to build and do anything I want. Alright, so I think I'll be using this space next episode. I still don't have a clear idea of what I want to build, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. I'm afraid I'm almost out of time, so I think I'm just gonna cut this episode and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.